Hello everybody, I just thought I'd do another one of these reviews here. Again, just because it doesn't say the Great Adventure sign or logo, words, whatever you want to say, that doesn't matter. This is just an overseas set and they didn't have that Great Adventure name. They did for a bit and then they eventually didn't, but it is still a Great Adventure set. This is in my opinion, a little bit harder of a set to find. A long time ago, it used to be so hard to find that the only picture you could really find on the internet looked like it was taken by someone who was rushing by to take it. Like, it was a super fuzzy photo. It was kind of a crappy picture. Actually, kind of have one and a half of these sets. I found the set. It was unopened, and I said, you know what, I might not ever have a chance to get this ever again. I'm going backwards here. It was open, and I said, I might not ever have a chance to get this set ever again. And I said, I know it's open. It missed a few of the pieces, and I just said, yeah, this is so hard to find that I'm just gonna get it. And then a few months later, I saw it again, brand spanking new in the box. And so, it kind of just fell back to, well, yeah, I better get it. So anyways, let's go ahead and open this thing up, see what it has. Before we do, of course, we'll read this here. I don't think you can see it, but it says, for exploring open waterways, our hunter and Indian scout travel in this dug-out canoe. If under attack, they are accompanied by a beaver ready to launch logs with his tail. Okay, awesome. One of the things here, as I open this, you'll see that, and I kind of already have got the tape off a bit here, and for those who have watched these, you can see, hey, Tommy, looks like you got yourself a little tripod. The answer is yes. Yes, I did. And so hopefully this will be a little easier to work with here. So let's open this baby up. I wish that these came with little like booklets or something, saying like, hey, get all the other sets, get all the other things. Had something else in here. Let's see here, am I missing something? No, it's down here at the bottom. Okay. And it's nothing else in there. Anyway, it's just, something like, hey, check out future Fisher Price things, check out future things. But unfortunately, they don't. So I'm gonna open these guys up here. And bear with me here. Again, I've never opened these things. There we go. There's our friend, and as you can tell, and I'll have to put all of them. This guy is a figure that we've seen him in other Fisher Price Indian review sets. He's the same guy as the set that comes with the Indian and the horse, and then I haven't done a review on it yet, but I believe he also comes with the main Indian village too. He's just a recolor of the same guy, and so that's just, he's same guy, he just is a recolor, which is totally fine. And then we got these logs here, which honestly the logs are a lot bigger. I mean, these are, I don't know, about 2 inches or so. Yeah, they're a lot bigger than honestly, in my opinion, what the box advertises. And so let's go ahead and get these babies open here. And then before we open up the main thing here, let's get this guy, our hunter or trapper, whatever you want to say. I thought this guy kind of looked like he's an interesting guy. I mean, this is a pretty unique figure. Let's get his gun out. There we go. So yeah, I always thought this guy was a pretty interesting figure here. Let's get his gun in a hand here. He's just a very much one of a kind. You know, has this great big beard going on. I mean, I'm sure there's an actual name for it. I just want to say it's a hunting cap, but I don't think so. I mean, you can tell it's a coonskin. Coonskin is that what it's called? Anyways, but you know, this guy's definitely a cool guy. Kind of looks like he's I don't know. He's an early Oregonian settler. I mean, that's my neck of the woods, and so it looks like that's kind of what this guy is here. And then of course we got the main dish of it. Let's get this open now. The other version I was talking about that I have, the tail on the beaver is actually broken off, and so I'm trying to be careful not to have that happen. And let's get the oar out here. Come on, I should have just grabbed a pair of scissors. There we go. And just because this is what's on the box, we'll let our friend handle this. I mean, you know, going back to my Oregon reference, if this was the Oregon Trail game, we'd have to hire this guy to. Oops. Okay, I want to make sure I don't bend that and be stupid with it. We'd have to hire this guy to help us ford the river. Come on, I know you want to go in there. Why are you being stubborn? There we go. Let's get that in. I know you want to go in there. There we go. Cooking with Crisco here. So this guy, he does come with a little turtle there. And again, you know, like this guy doesn't have to hold the oar. Here, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. This guy doesn't have to hold the oar. You know, this guy doesn't have to hold the gun. You know, you can do anything that you want. For the overall set itself, of course, you got the beaver here. And let's see here, how does this beaver launch? Do I just... I'm sure it has to be some sort of special way. I know you're supposed to flip them. Yeah, we'll see here in just a minute. But yeah, you got... Looks like you got a frog, you got some fish, you got a little hatchet there. You know... It's a pretty easy going set. Not a whole lot here, but it's a very hard to find unique set. And so let's go ahead and get these guys in here. They're going down the river here. This guy needs to make sure that his oar is a little more in the water, but that's fine. And let's see here how these, does this just flick? Oh yeah, that's probably why it breaks off easily. In fact, I don't even know if I actually even want to really use this. So I think you just put it here, and I think I mean, it definitely does a good job of flicking, but I would not apply a lot of pressure to that. I thought it was going to be some sort of like spring system. Yeah, looking at the box here, hopefully you can see that. Just looks like you just have to kind of pull back a bit on it. I mean, definitely flies. But yeah, that explains why my other one that I bought doesn't have the tail. And so yeah, I mean, it for sure works, but if you ever have the set, I would make sure to very lightly, as it hits the young guy, I'd make sure to very lightly pull back on this. mean, again, it does work, but not as good as what I would hope it would be. But so yeah, this is it. Our guy's falling off here a bit, but that's fine. But this is our set here. Again, this is a very hard to find set. We find everything with it. I mean, I got very lucky and found it brand new in the box. I did pay a little bit for it, but and again, I say this every single video here, I never intended to keep these in the box, and so I just wanted to, I only really bought them in the box because it's a guarantee that I know everything is going to be in the box. So yeah, that's our Indian and our trapper, our beaver, which I guess going back to keep talking about Oregon, the state animal of Oregon is a beaver. So and I mean, heck, I got family that went to Oregon State, and so those are beaver. So it's very very Oregon set. And so the only really complaint that I have with this set is, again, this tail is, again, I don't know how well you can tell, but there is nothing here. There's no buttons here. There's nothing. You just have to pull back a bit, and I mean very little. If you were to really pull back, this thing would easily snap. I truly am. I'm just even worried about using it. I mean, again, it works, but just you have to be really, really careful. But I think the set itself is fun. The little Indian guy that it comes with, again, he's been a repeat. He's just a recoloring of some other guys. But hey, that's not the first time that Fisher Price has done this. I'd say probably the most unique guy is this one. This is probably my favorite part of the set, just because he's so unique as a figure. So anyways, definitely fun. I might have to be careful with this one so my son doesn't pull back too much on the beaver tail. But I hope you enjoy. I should be coming out with a few more of these as time goes. Thanks a bunch.